Hi guys, so I am coming to you today with my friend Donna, who is a thermographer. And yes, I am wearing a paper gown because I just had my yearly breast thermography done. That is something that I do each and every year, usually in October, so I'm a little bit late this year, but I am here getting it done. For some of you that have followed me for a long time or know me, you may have heard me mention that I do carry a genetic mutation called PALB2, which puts me at a higher risk for developing breast cancer. So one of the proactive things that I like to do is come to get my breast thermography done every single fall. And I'm gonna let Donna explained to you a little bit about what thermography is and why it is important. So go ahead.
Hello everybody. Well, just to keep it really simple, to explain what thermography is, I just want to explain the differences between mammograms and thermograms. Mammograms are structural or anatomical tests, and that means they're only designed to look for structural or solid changes in the breast. So it's looking for tumors, it's looking for calcifications, it looks for things that have been growing there in the breast for years. It takes on average about 6 to 10 years for tumors to grow large enough in the breast to actually be picked up with the mammogram. In addition, it has to contain over 4 billion cancer cells and would have had to have doubled 32 times in size in order for that mammogram to detect it. So technically the only thing it's ever telling you is that you have cancer. It's, in my opinion, it's not preventative or early detection, just because it's not looking for the developmental process of a tumor, and that's what thermography looks for. And it doesn't have any radiation. Thermography is designed to look for the developmental process, the inflammation, the pattern changes, vascular development, all those things that precede or come before tumor growth. And the beginnings of that process will occur at under 300 cancer cells, which is a 2-year growth. So you're getting years earlier detection, and that really empowers us to do something about it, not to wait 6 to 10 years before you have a tumor. This is telling you there's some unusual changes in my breast. Let me explore the reasons why these changes would be occurring. And believe it or not, over 80% of all breast cancers are from hormonal imbalance and poorly methylating or metabolized hormones. Very small percentage, 5 to 10% of breast cancers are from truly genetically inherited sources. So most of the time it's hormonal. Obviously, you know, a huge percentage is from poor diet and lifestyle, but as far as breast cancers, a big part of that was hormonal. And thermography sees a lot of those changes, which is why it's such an incredibly valuable screening tool.
And it's relatively quick and easy. I literally takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It is painless. Nothing is touching you. You literally are standing in front of something that looks like a camera, and it is taking images of you. Probably the hardest part is the 5 to 10 minutes before. You have to sit there with your arms like this because you want to make sure you're nice and cool. And you know that you're not having an elevated body temperature, and then the actual procedure itself literally takes less than 5 minutes. Unfortunately, the majority of insurance companies do not cover thermography, but if you have an HSA account, health savings, which is what I have, it can be paid for out of that. It is relatively inexpensive in terms of a medical or diagnostic test. But for me, it is something that I have committed to do. I met Donna probably about 10 years ago through my husband. If you don't know, is a physician. He is very interested in health and wellness. And he met Donna, I think, through work or something. And we've been friendly with her ever since. And I don't really recall how many years I've been getting thermography, but it's been quite some time. I also do my abdomen, and thermography is not just for breasts either. My husband's had it done. There are all sorts of, what is males?
There's upper body. You could do a full body and breast thermography and upper body thermography. Men do usually the full body thermography. It doesn't really see, a lot of the time men will ask me about prostate issues, and it doesn't really look for prostate issues, I always tell them that they should see a urologist for that. But overall, it's designed to look for inflammation in the body. And as a lot of us know, inflammation is really kind of ground zero for disease and ill health. So when you see where the inflammation is, how much of it you have, you can really begin a nutritional protocol, a health protocol to reverse that inflammation. And you may want to repeat that full body thermography in a year just to monitor your progress. And that's nice to know.
So it's just something that, like I said, I do every year. I try and be proactive instead of reactive, which is so important when it comes to your health and wellness. And this is just one of the ways that I do that. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Donna's business is called Thermography
First, and that's the name of my website.
That's her website, thermographyfirst.com. So if you want to read more about thermography, or you are local to the South Florida area and would like to schedule an appointment with Donna, she is in both Fort Lauderdale and Delray, right?
Delray once a month, yes.
Delray once a month, and then here in Fort Lauderdale. So I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.